Hey everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing day. In today's video, we're diving into 4 money-making methods that require 0 skill. Stick around because 2 of these can net you over 1 million gold per hour, and one will absolutely blow your mind by turning 1 gold into 240 gold. And the best part is, there are no requirements. If any of these methods help you out, show me some love by hitting that like button. Also, comment below with your favorite way to make money in Old School RuneScape currently. But before we jump in, quick shout out to our streams over on Kick, where we've been exploring various raids inside of leagues. Do not miss out on that. Go follow us over at kick.com/Fringe-Patriot-Gaming. Plus, in this video, we're going to be doing a bond giveaway. Just comment your in-game name along with bond somewhere in your comment for a chance to win. The winner is going to be announced on my community tab 7 days after this video, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead, cut this plug, and get right into it. The first method that I want to go over has 0 skill requirements, but does require a bit of some starting gold. And this is creating redwood pyre log. According to the wiki, you can expect to make 1.4 million gold per hour doing this. It says we should be able to do 2,700 of these per hour. And as with any money-making method, you definitely need to start with checking your margins. And in this instance, we managed to get the redwood logs for 580 gold each, and the sacred oils for 2,509 gold each, for a total cost of 3,089 gold to make 1 pyre log. We are expecting to sell these logs for a minimum of 3,700 gold each, meaning we should profit 611 gold for every log that we make. This method is really as straightforward as it can be. You add oil to the logs, rinse and repeat. What these pyre logs are used for is the Shades of Morton minigame, which actually makes their daily trade volume a staggering 68,773 per day. So selling these should literally be no problem at all. And in 55 minutes, we managed to finish off all 2,700 of these sacred logs. This was a very click intensive 55 minutes though, so I think it's more realistic to expect to do around 2,500 to 2,700 per hour, depending on how hard you try. Regardless, 2,700 pyre logs at 611 profit per log means we should be looking at a profit of 1,650,000 gold in the hour. In total on supplies, we spent 6,774,300 gold on the sacred oil and 1,566,000 gold on the logs, for a total cost of 8,340,300 gold. And after selling off the logs, we walked away with 10,055,823 gold, for a total profit of 1,715,000 gold in the hour, which even after the sales tax is over our projected profit, which was huge. And if you think this method is good, just wait until we just turn 1 gold into 240 gold. But let's first move into our second money-making method, which is a simple, quick, and fairly constant method that can make you upwards of 1 million gold per hour if you can catch the right margin. This is buying and opening unfinished broad bolt packs from a Slayer master. These, you don't even have to check the margins, because if you cannot sell the unfinished broad bolts for at least 57 gold in the grand exchange, then do not do this method. You will not profit. As long as you can sell them for at least 57 gold, you will be walking away with profit, and you can collect tons and tons of these bolts per hour, which actually makes the profit pretty decent. In order to do this for an entire hour though, it would cost you a good chunk of gold, but even with only 1 million gold, you could still do this. You would just have to spend a little extra time selling the bolts to refill your gold and then running back. Regardless though, this method is super simple. You're just gonna wanna buy and open these bolt packs, wait for the shop to refill, and then rinse and repeat. In 2 minutes, I managed to burn through 1 million gold, and I walked away with 17,960 unfinished broad bolts. I was planning on selling these for 57 each and walking away with a smooth 23,000 gold profit in 2 minutes, which in itself would math out to 690,000 gold per hour. But they ended up selling for 1,035,000 gold, which means in that 2 minutes of work, we walked away with 35,000 gold in profit, which would math out to just over 1 million gold per hour. Let's go ahead and move on into the next method that I have to go over, and this one is wild. Using this method, you can literally turn 1 million gold into 240 million gold, which is actually insane. There, of course, is a bit of a catch here, though, which is that it would A, take quite some time to spend that much money, and B, the daily trade limit on this item is mediocre at best, meaning that it would probably take equally as long to sell these items as it took to collect these items. But the concept is there nonetheless, and you can indeed turn 1 gold into 240 gold, and you can do this consistently. What is this? This is buying butterfly jars. These sell at a hunter shop in Narda for practically 0 coins, and by that I mean 1 coin. And surprisingly, on the Grand Exchange, you can sell these for 240 gold each. Basically, all you're gonna wanna do is buy them, bank them, buy out all 100 per world, then hop, rent, and repeat. And in 10 minutes of doing that, I managed to get 846 jars, and I spent 1,357 gold, meaning technically, each jar costs just a little bit over 1 gold on average. And the biggest kicker here is that these only have a daily trade volume of 5,000, 6,000 per day. But technically, if you were the one selling all 6,000 of those every single day, you would be able to turn 10,000 gold into 1.4 million gold each and every single day. So like I said, the concept is here. There's just a little bit of a caveat to it. The 846 jars did eventually sell at right around 245 gold each, which means we have turned 1,357 gold into 205,000 gold, which is just absolutely insane. The final method that I have to go over has really no way of quantifying how much you can make with it per hour, but it is something that you can do that has 0 requirements, and that in the long run will make you a decent chunk of gold. And that is, of course, jumping into and grinding out Trailblazer Reloaded League. The points you earn in the league transfer into rewards in the main game that can be worth some really good money. I think at the end of the Shattered Relics League, I walked away with around 20 million gold in rewards, and that was one of the least popular leagues. So surely the profit can definitely be higher, especially if you're looking at having a ton of points to spend. So, I mean, really, if you're a bit drained in the main game and you want a quick injection of gold after a bit of a main game break, then you gotta go and grind some points on Trailblazer Reloaded. We just passed the 30 days remaining mark, but that is still a boatload of time to grind out some of those league points. Speaking of leagues, we've been grinding out a ton of leagues live over at kick.com/Fringe-Patriot-Gaming. Go drop a follow over there to catch up on all of the Trailblazer gains that we have made. If you have made it this far in this video, comment "made it" down below for an extra shout out. But that is all of the information that I wanted to go over in this video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.